If you finish every day thinking, where did all my time go? And you feel busy but not productive, this video is going to change how you see time because I'm going to share the exact lessons that transformed my daily life. And I promise these are simple things you can start using today. But before we dive in, if you've ever felt overwhelmed and guilty about wasting time, hit that like button and subscribe. Hey English learners, I'm Mr. English Teacher, and today we're talking about time management and something powerful I learned. Time is not the enemy, distraction is. Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I was so overwhelmed. I had big dreams, improve my English, grow at work, spend time with family, but I always said I don't have time. And that was the trap. I believed time was the problem. But the real problem was how I let myself get distracted and how I forgot my real priorities. Here's the thing, once you learn to control your time even just a little, everything starts to change. You feel calmer, you focus better, you feel more balanced inside. And if you're nodding right now, drop a comment saying, I need this. Let me share the pain first, because I know you felt this too. I remember so many mornings when I woke up late, opened my eyes, saw the clock and went, oh no, I'm late. Then suddenly rush, skipped breakfast, forgot my notebook, left the house already stressed, and by the end of the day my energy was gone. I'd answered messages, helped people, done small things all day. But when I lay in bed at night, I asked myself, what did I really do today? And it hurt because I worked hard but didn't feel productive. It's like being busy but not moving forward. I used to think something was wrong with me. Maybe I was lazy. Maybe I didn't have enough discipline. But one day I realized, no, it's not about being lazy. We all say, I have no time. But the truth is, time is there. We just don't control it. And here's what I learned. Time is not only about hours, time is also about energy. Let me explain. A few years ago, I used to start my mornings with social media. I'd open my phone and suddenly 30 minutes were gone. I was reading news, checking other people's lives, comparing myself, and even though I had the whole day ahead, my energy was already low. And if this sounds familiar, hit that subscribe button right now. I also had a habit. First thing in the morning, I'd check my emails. I thought it was smart, but oh, it was not. I'd see 10 emails, problems waiting for me, and suddenly my brain was full of stress before I even brushed my teeth, and then the whole day felt heavy. Even if you have 8 hours, it feels like only 2. So here's what I believe now. Where your energy goes, your time follows. If you give your best energy to your phone or your inbox, you lose it. But if you give it to something meaningful like studying, creating, or exercise, the whole day feels different, and the way you spend your first hour shapes the next 10 hours. Another thing that used to steal all my energy was always saying yes. My colleague would ask, can you help me with this report? And even though I had my own deadline, I would say yes. I wanted to be nice, but in the end, I was tired, late with my own work, and honestly, a little angry at myself. And here's the truth. Every time you say yes to something small, you're saying no to something big. Saying no is not selfish, it's smart, it protects your time, your priorities, and even your peace. And when you finally learn to say no, you suddenly feel lighter. You get your time back, you feel more in control. Another thing that really changed my relationship with time was building a routine. Some people think routine means boring, but actually routine gives you freedom. For example, I started a simple morning routine. Wake up, drink water, stretch a little, then practice English for just 15 minutes. And at first I thought, this is too small, it won't help. But wow, after a few weeks, I felt completely different. When I created a small routine like reading 10 pages of a book before checking my phone, it gave me peace. It was like telling myself, I'm in control, not the world. And the funny thing is, when you have a structure, you actually feel more free later because the important things are already done. Without a routine, your day controls you. With a routine, You control your day. Here's another lesson. Don't plan too big. Use small blocks of time. I used to plan huge schedules, study for 3 hours, write for 2 hours, and guess what? I failed almost every time, but when I started working in small blocks like 25 or 30 minutes, things changed. I told myself, just focus on English vocabulary for 25 minutes. And after 25 minutes, I felt good. Sometimes I even did more because I was already moving, and if you can focus for 30 minutes, you can change your day. If you can change your day, you can change your life. Here's something powerful. Your time is a mirror of your priorities. I once said, English is my top priority, but when I looked at my time, I was watching TV for 2 hours, scrolling social media for 1 hour, and practicing English for maybe 10 minutes. And that's when I understood my real priority was not English. It was TV and social media. So if you want to know your real priorities, don't look at your words, look at your time. Where your time goes, your life goes. And managing time is not about having a perfect calendar. It's about building a life where you feel calm, confident, and in control. Here's the most important point. Time is not only about doing things, it's also about how you feel. I remember so many nights when I wasted hours watching random videos, jumping from app to app, and when I finally went to bed, I felt guilty. But the opposite is also true. When I used my time, well, even just 1 good hour of focus, I felt so proud, so peaceful. And it wasn't only about finishing tasks, it was about feeling confident inside. Good time use doesn't just give you hours, it gives you peace, it gives you self-respect, and once you taste that feeling, you don't want to go back, you want to protect it. So guys, I really hope this changed how you see time and energy. If it did, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and write in the comments, I control my time. Because when you write it, you're making a commitment. Remember, your time is precious. Use it well, use it with focus, and little by little, you'll see big changes. I'm Mr. English Teacher. See you in the next video. Take care. Goodbye.